Now being led up towards the stalls, has gone on in, and we're about to see them run. Ready for the tap touch handicap. Favourite drawn the inside, racing. Kicked out of the machine very quickly by Pike as well. Abdicator won the break over Friar-esque and Astronomite going forward. Tonka Tuffer jumped away quickly. See Me Sizzle's out there wide, working around them in the early part. Ahead of Atlanta Blue, First Affair. Down on the rail, Ragnar Saga. Then Debelatio. Cougar Knights getting back into the field soon after the break. Ripper Rio. Then came Maserati, Luke's Gold. And back there a clear last is Kensington Abbey. At the 1100, Abdicator was able to hold the front for Pike and led the way from Astronomite. See Me Sizzle posted. Has to be used up now to try and get outside of the hot pot at the 1,000-metre mark, and now strides over. Friar-esque is getting a sweet trip down on the inside, running fourth, leaving the back. Then a length and a half to Tonka Tough. Over on its inside is Ragnar Saga, who's starting to pick up ground. The speed had come right off. Then came Atlanta Blue, posted three deep as well when they come down the side of the course. A length to First Affair. Back on the inside, strung up Ripper Rio. Debelatio's on the move and going around them, following Atlanta Blue to the home bend, and further back behind those then at the head of the others came towards the corner Cougar Knights. Kensington Abbey is back there, so's Luke's Gold and Maserati. Abdicator at the 400 led for home. See Me Sizzles had to do plenty of work to be there and immediately under pressure. Friar-esque down on the inside searching for clear room, and Tonka Tough is starting to run on as he draws the whip at the 200. Abdicator found for him. Abdicator shook off Tonka Tough. Now on the inside, Friar-esque gets clear. Atlanta Blues charging, so's Debelatio. It's Abdicator in front, however, and Abdicator scored. Abdicator beat Atlanta Blue. Debelatio third. And then came Friar-esque, Luke's Gold, First Affair, Tonka Tough. In behind them, Cougar Knights and Ripper Rio, Ragnar Saga and Astronomite. Maserati is further back in the field. Then came See Me Sizzle, who dropped out after having to work too hard in the early part. And Kensington Abbey was always back towards the rear. Number 2, the winner, Abdicator, to give William Pike the second leg of a double along with Darren McAuliffe. Bounced out of the gates quickly, determined to hold the front. And then with See Me Sizzle having to work way too hard, he was able to dispense with him. Then the charge came for Atlanta Blue late. After Tonka Tough had got there fleetingly at the 250-metre mark, Debelatio finishing on to grab third, and Friar-esque, who was well placed in running all of the way next home. But Abdicator makes it back-to-back victories. A universal ruler gelding from Royal Escapade. W. Pike, $1.90, $1.10 for Atlanta Blue. Lucy Warwick, who Pike, of course, rode to victory at its last run. Replacing Lucy there. She was back aboard today. Has run again another super race. Atlanta Blue continues to remain in the zone. And third, Debelatio, number 10. And that was, again, an improved run by Debelatio today. Stephen Parnham for the Fred Kersley stable, 2, 4 and 10 there. So he continues to race in fine form. Abdicator, beaten first up, but since then he's been awfully good. Took the slow lane home last start, exactly the lane that he has virtually won on this afternoon, but the ground certainly a lot better there. We'll get down there to the team in just a couple of moments as Pike makes his way back there with Abdicator. Now race 7, the budget car and truck rental handicap at 4:30 with 8, Max Almighty coming out. Max Almighty the scratching. And at the time there on the previous is 1:39.32. So 35.99. He was able to back off there. He got a bit of a breather mid-race. A short neck 3/4 were the margins after the running of the 6th on the card. So Abdicator, $1.90 when they jumped, $8 Atlanta Blue, 18 Debelatio. Let's go down to the yard in actual fact now with Gareth as they head back.
Thanks for that, Darren. Darren McAuliffe now joins us here, and that's a double. And that was a big effort by your galloper.
Yeah, look, I thought he was our danger one for the day. I thought the Velvet King was the best bet we had. You know, with the weight and the way the race was probably going to be run, we were going to have to be positive early and let a couple of those forward runners know our intent going forward. We wanted it a genuine tempo. Didn't necessarily want to lead, but make sure they didn't stack up and walk. But look, that's why you put Willie on. He sort of listened to what I had to say, and Yeah, I said to the owners, we only had one horse to beat and he ran second, so yeah, worked out well.
He's building up a wonderful record now, 12 starts, 4 victories, and he just continues to go on with it.
Yeah, look, I thought he was probably a little bit unfairly treated. Like, he got 5 points for winning last start. I mean, it was just a circumstance where he was happy in the going when he sort of took that inside run last Saturday, and you know, I thought he was a little bit unfairly treated, getting 5 points. I mean, that was actually his first Saturday win. You know, as good as his winning record is, I think he's won 6 now, but you know, it was his first Saturday win, and 3-year-old taking on older horses, but thought he was unfairly treated. But look, we'll probably cop it again from the handicapper. Depending on what he does, will depend where we go. We might go to the Hannons.
Yep. He's an exciting horse, and it's a double to conclude the Metro season. Job well done.
Thank you.
There we go. He has had 6 victories now, and that's his 12th start, so he's going at a 50% winning strike rate. And a big group of owners, as always, in impressive racing. They love getting out and supporting their horses, and that was a big roar at the 100-metre mark when Willie kicked away. And I thought the second horse maybe a little bit unlucky as well, Lanta Blue. It was finishing quickly and finishing with a big run and just missed out. One more bound and probably wins Atlanta Blue. And Jason Pateman's team's low flying at the moment. Very underrated trainer here in the West, and that horse finishes second. We'll be catching up with Willie Pike. That is a double for the great man after winning the first race with Red Army, and here he is, the punter's power. He'll talk to the winning connections, and there's a few of them as well, and then he'll have a chat to us here on Sky Thoroughbred Central, and looking forward to getting the insight on Willie Pike to see what he has to say about this horse. Maybe a Hannon's horse, that Kalgoorlie Carnival not far away. Late September, early October. Here is the champ. Willie Pike's about to join us. Willie, no early speed or lack of early lead inside gate. You took up the running, and he travelled nicely throughout. That's the way it looked anyway.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was. He jumped so well. That's probably what showed my hand in leading. I didn't really want to lead or want not to lead, but yeah, he jumped so well. He found himself there. A little bit less than ideal with I forgot his name, Randy Tan's horse.
See me sizzle.
That's the one. Yeah, he come around the outside, and I had to wake him up once or twice in the run, which probably really told on me late. So he done all right, I think.
Is he a better chaser?
Look, I think he's just an honest horse. I think you just put him anywhere you want. If he has a good run, he'll give you everything he's got.
Would he be competitive in a Hannons?
I think so. He's the right type. He jumps so clean. You know, he'd probably be in the first 4 or 5. So that goes halfway in some of those races.
This track, is it improving?
Well, yeah, it was never too bad. So improving's the wrong term, but I'm really surprised at how well it's playing, and you know, the inside's such a speed lane at the moment. It's, you know, it really defies all logic. We
remember what happened with Tell 'em Coming last start when it was Pike at his very best. You're confident he can do it again?
I'm confident the horse can do it, but just getting through somewhere is going to be the trick. You know, he's not a real on-pace runner like this bloke, so I'm going to have to find something in somewhere, so it could, yeah, hopefully.
You're pretty good at doing that. The best of luck, Willie.
Yeah, thank you.
There's our chap, Willie Pike. He kicks home a double to Belmont Park today, and that was impressive. Abdicator defeating a very brave Atlanta Blue, who is knocking on the door for another victory, and probably nearly the unlucky runner there. Okay, that's race number 6 done and dusted. We'll take a quick break here.